Hey, how you doing? Austin here. I want to talk to you guys about the crypto news today, kind of the latest and greatest of what I'm seeing in the market. Haven't done one of these in a while. I want to get back to these. I've been insanely busy with other content, some other coins and tokens on my channel, but I want to let you know I haven't forgotten about you guys who care about these overall kind of general crypto updates. And so with that said, let's jump into this. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Hey, if you're interested, my Patreon link's in the description below. It'll take you to this page. You can join and cancel anytime. I keep it as cheap as possible. If you need to look at your portfolio, you want help, you're part of a community, check it out. Links in the description below. Would love to have you come down and check that out. Okay, so the overall market has been verily, there's a mistake. that was a combination between very and fairly. I didn't quite know which word I wanted to say. It has been fairly, flatly, no, I'm kidding, flat. Has not been doing much. It has been a rather boring time, I guess, to say, in the overall market. Now, if you're following some of the coins and tokens like Saitama or Shiba Inu or some of those others like that, Dogecoin to an extent, it has been crazy with those. A lot of movement, a lot of volatility, a lot of stuff. But with all that said, as a baseline, it always comes back to Bitcoin. It always comes back to Ethereum. And for the most part in the last 7 days, you can see it right here in these two numbers, 6.8 and 4.8 respectively in the last 7 days. Not a lot of movement. Bitcoin has gradually moved up, and I love where it's headed at 57,000 plus. And I think we still fundamentally believe we are on track to do that, to do well in the overall fourth quarter. Not overly concerned there. Ethereum had a nice little pump today. It's backed off of that a little bit. It was really nice to wake up and see that that's starting to kind of move and get some legs underneath it. But it feels like there's not a lot of energy here. There's not a lot of momentum yet. And I think overall, you've got a situation where it's just, there's not a lot of direction yet. It's almost like the bulls don't really want it. The bears don't really want it. It's just kind of flat. And that's happens sometimes. I think of these as more of like a period of consolidation. I mean, although today was not a period of consolidation, I mean, you can see like right here, Ethereum moved up and Bitcoin kind of did a little bit, but not nearly to the extent of Ethereum. We might have a little bit of a decoupling going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum starting to maybe somewhat break out on its own, irrespective of Bitcoin. Long and the short of it is, I think you're going to see a little bit more of this kind of right now, and this kind of, no real direction and kind of a consolidation. I mean, Cardano is showing it perfectly, not really doing anything. Did a Cardano video earlier. You can find it here on my channel. But again, kind of that, at this level, $2 plus, I think it's a buying opportunity at that level. XRP continues to kind of stay in that range. Solana is been, again, overall, you can kind of feel it. There's not a lot. Really no left, really no right. Left being up, right being down, whatever analogy, metaphor you want to use. There was one of my dogs. That's Raider barking at some random person walking by. Of course, it's not a video. There he is again. If Raider doesn't bark and talk about it. Uniswap, I think, continues to benefit from, as a decentralized exchange of, people moving off of centralized exchanges like China, obviously the banning going there. And I think you're going to continue to see that as kind of a trend there. Overall, though, looking for like in the last 24 hours, Telcoin moving up. Some momentum there, some stuff going on with Telcoin. Axie Infinity is your next. But here's the point. In the last 24 hours, your biggest mover is a 16% mover. That's not a lot in the overall market condition. By the way, these are in the top 100, okay? And so, and if you change it, look at this top 7-day mover. It's Stacks, Perpetual Protocol, Telcoin again. Shiba Inu continues to be one of the top ones in the last 7 days. Harmony One's got some nice movement behind it. Polkadot, I own Polkadot. I like that. Axie, I own that one. Waves, I don't follow Waves, so that's one that's like in the last 7 days been up. But like for example, in the last 24 hours, you can look at some of these that are kind of been down in the last 24 plus hours. Monero, Polkadot. But again, even that, you can look, even in the last 24 hours, the downside is not dramatic. And that's really what I'm talking about. Overall, flat, consolidated kind of market scenario. The downside risk is not even a lot. There's not a lot of downward movement in the top 100. And so right now, where I'm at. I'm keeping my money on the side, just kind of waiting to see how we kind of move. Are we going to move down? It doesn't even, like, for me, it doesn't even feel like I should really even be buying now. I'm really not. I'm just like keeping my, my dry powder on the side, just kind of waiting to see how the overall market kind of shakes out. So with all that said, like I just said, I wanted to kind of do a real quick coin market cap analogy. I realize I said coin market cap. And I used CoinMarketCap for the analogy. I meant crypto market analogy, crypto market news today. Man, been a long day. Words are not coming out. All right, you know what I'm trying to say. For those of you guys who follow me, thank you truly for your support of my channel, myself, my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for giving me a voice in this crazy crypto world. And yeah, with all that said, have a good one. Take it easy. As always, I'll be here again, either probably later tonight or tomorrow. Bye.